Okay, good evening, everyone. So today we will start the class for lesson 7. Let me share my screen. Okay. So today is quite simple and also very interesting, not very challenging like all the formulas. Very easy and interesting. I hope you all like it. Okay. So we will learn how to use the shapes Smartart, and then we will see some examples how to make a organization chart and a flow chart. Okay, so it's a very simple topic. So I will move on to the Smartart. Okay, so in Excel, we can use a lot of smart arts to create diagrams. So let me show you what is that. So first you go to the Insert tab. Okay, Insert tab, and you can go to the illustrations group, and you can see here Smartart. Click on Smartart. So Smartart is used to make a pictorial representation, right? Like a drawing or a graph, something like that. Smartart is another tool. So you create certain flow diagrams or hierarchy using the thing. You can see here, you have a process, you can show some cycles. You can create hierarchy for like organization charts. This kind of charts you can use to show relationship. So there are a lot of things that you can use this to make a pictorial representation. For example, I just show you the process. You see, when you click the process type, there are a lot of different charts available. So you can use these smart arts to build your data. For example, maybe I click this and I click OK. So you see, this is a step-up process. Maybe you can use this to describe, maybe you studied initially when you come to Singapore, you worked in this company as technician or a worker, then you become a foreman, then you become a supervisor. You can use this way. Right? Maybe you can just write this way. So this is just an example, right? So similarly, you can have a different smart arts to make a different examples. Sometimes maybe you are using this to explain to the people certain basic process, for example. Let's give me a second. I will show this example. Process. Maybe you want to explain the process to your people, right? Maybe you want to explain to the people, maybe, okay, you're going to mobilize to site. Then maybe you wanted to, what is the next step you want to do? Attend SIC. Then maybe you wanted to apply, permit, and complete works. Maybe you just want to make something simple like this to explain to the team. You can use so. You can see this is just a pictorial representation. It's a graphical representation. So this is called smart art. Because why it is called smart art? Because computer already has the format, the template is available here. Correct. So that's why it's called smart art. So you can have a lot of varieties here, and you can choose according to your needs. For example, this is a very good tool also. Horizontal, vertical, you can use. Okay, I just cut this. So this is again another tool. Maybe I use it in a different sheet. Maybe I just so there are so many things that is available here. You can also use this, right? You can explain in this direction. Same thing, maybe you can explain here, right? For example, but you want to explain more points here. Okay, so load normalize to set, maybe you say setup site office, mobilize tools and equipments.
One more question, sir.
Yeah.
So this board is the automatic coming, the board.
Pardon?
The board. This board automatic coming?
No, this is just the format. Okay, I will explain to you. You can later choose and you want to bold, unbold, you can change. Is this your question? What is your question? Can you repeat again?
The bold. It's called the bold.
Oh, this one, the
yes,
bullets.
Yes.
It comes because this is just a template. It comes automatically.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it just comes by itself. Once you insert, it will come. Okay, so I'm just giving you an example. So you want to maybe give more points, you can write like that. Okay, so similarly, like you want to next, what is that? SIC. So maybe you can write, okay, I need to attend class, and then you need to pass the test. Okay, so maybe here and you can say apply work permit. Okay, you say carry out the works. So it's different way. You can use different tools to show it in different manner. Okay, so it's very simple. You can use according to your needs. You can actually explore here, go to the Smartart. There are so many different shapes. You can go to cycle, you can see, you can go to you can use this kind of charts. So this kind of charts you can use here. So there are many tools that you can use. It's just your creativity, how you want to do.
So before also the MS Word also I do, right? So
Sorry?
MS Word before also do, right? MS Word.
Yes, MS Word also you can do. You can also do in PowerPoint. So this is in a common office tool that you can find in all the three. Okay, and you also can do it here. Then you can also copy and paste in a Word document. So that's the flexibility. So it's up to you where you want to do it. You can also do it in PowerPoint also. Okay, so here again, you can do what you wanted to write. Okay, so this is the Smartart. Now I just, anybody got any doubts on the basics? If not, I will go to show how to create a organization chart. Okay, so maybe before I go here, I can show here, insert, Smartart. You can see here, hierarchy. When you click on hierarchy, there are so many options here. So to create an organization chart, right? I'm sure most of you would have seen this kind of chart where maybe your supervisor will explain to you who is the company owner or the MD, then who is the site manager, who is the supervisor, Usually this kind of document will be shown to your client when you go to the site, right? So here now we can learn how to create a organization chart. Okay, so for example, now I just have a set of employees as an example, and we want to create a organization chart like this using the Smartart. Okay, we will make a very similar chart, and later I will explain to you a lot of other things. Okay, so just scroll to a new place, go to Insert, Smartart, Hierarchy, and you can choose the hierarchy. Okay, you will get a blank okay, you will get a blank template like this. So now first you need to understand how the structure is. This one you need to know in your mind, then only we can create. Okay, so first this is the company. In the company he's the general manager, right? And then below that there are 3 people here. Okay, so okay, so here we can say, first we can, there are different ways. First you can edit everything, or you just create the structure. For me, I would prefer to first create the structure, then enter all the data. Okay, so first I see here, okay, I have the company name. Below is only one GM, but here there are 2 text. So what we can do is just select this, go to design, go to demote. When you demote, it goes automatically below. Okay, so there is only the company name and the general manager here. And below here, I need only 3 managers, 3 people here, but I have 4. So maybe I can just select, go to design. Actually, you can just delete also. Yes. You just click delete, it deletes. So now you have 3 people. And below here, the first person, there are 3 people, 1 by 1 below. Okay, so I select the first one, go to design, add shape. So it adds 1 person below. So now this is selected, you again add shape again. There's 1 person added onto the side. So you just use demote. So goes down. Now you can add shape. And same you demote. You see, then demote means lower, promote means go higher, promotion. Okay, so this is the first chart. You can see you have 4 people, 1 same line. So same 1, 2, 3, 4 you created. The next you have 1 person, and below there is 2. Here also 2 people. So here, okay, I select this and I go to design and I click add shape. Now I need 1 more person. I click add shape. 2 persons are here. Okay. So now I select again the last person. There are 2 people below him. So I click add shape. 1 person is here. I click 1 more time. Okay. So now the structure is available. Now we can do the text input and we can do the formatting. We can change the color, which we will see now. So first of all, this is very small. I want it to be slightly bigger. So I select the whole thing. I can drag to make it bigger. So it's easy for me to see and write. So maybe first here we write, okay, Leacock Private Limited, for example. Next is general manager. Below that is AGM, officer, and admin. Okay, I type AGM. Admin. Below AGM, manager, engineer, and technician. So you just click on it and type. Manager. Yeah. Officer is clerk and accountant. Clerk. This one is accountant. Admin is cleaner and security. This is just an example. Later, if you want to create, you can create your own based on your company's organization chart. You can actually try. Okay, so now the chart is done. Now you can do a lot of formattings, which we will learn how. So you see here, there is a smart colors. So you can use the color changes. For example, maybe you choose this. You see, it has a different color for different layers. For example, you see here, this layer different color, next layer different. These three people reporting to this person, so all are in same color. These people all below reporting to this level, so they are all different color. So again, this is, you can choose according to what you wanted. The layout, you can actually see, this is what you had, right? So this is what is the layout you choose. You can also choose this two-dimensional. Then you can get a lot of choice. You can choose whatever design you want to. 3D. See how you want it.
The layout, sir. From where, sir? Layout.
Sorry? The
layout? Yes, sir.
Okay, you select this, design, layout. Design tab, layout. Actually, you already selected this. That's why you are having the hierarchy, right? But here, if you go, you can see whether it's 2D, 3D, these kind of options you can explore here. Okay, so maybe you want a simple one, you can go for a simple one. You wanted this kind of beautiful ones, you can change. It's up to you. Then, okay, you see this size is not sufficient, you want to make it bigger, you drag, you can make it bigger. You don't like the color to be white, you want it to be different color, you can change. You select here. As usual, you can go here and change to whatever color you want. Okay, so it's up to you. You can do the formatting same like the basic formatting that you do. Whatever the formatting you know, you can do here. Okay, you see, whatever size you want to change, you can actually do here. So it's up to you how you want to adjust. You want it to be even bigger, you can make it bigger. So it's really up to you. Okay, I just do undo to go back to the previous condition. So it's up to you. Okay, so I repeat one more time. Select, go to design. The design, you can change the colors. So what kind of design you want, you can choose. Whatever you select, you can see the preview. So that's the beauty of these functions. You can just visualize and see what you want, and you can set accordingly. Then you can go to the layout where you can change to 2D, 3D. So you select this, you can go for this kind of brick type. So whatever you want, you can choose. See, this is also nice. You want this type, you can also keep. You wanted to have this kind of designs, you can make. So you can explore here. And you can change colors. You see, even simple outline you want also you can make. So there is a lot of options. It's up to your own imaginations. You can make it. Okay. Clear? Any doubts on this? Anybody have doubts?
No doubts.
Okay. Ganesh, do you understand?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. How about Mainuddin?
Yes, sir. Almost okay.
Okay. Later you practice, then you should be able to do it. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes.
This is just one example. So similarly, you please go, all of you, practice all the smart arts that I showed. Whatever maybe you think you want to do, you can do all these things just to practice.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is to insert the formula. Okay. So you can also insert the formula in a smart art. So there are some ways that you can do. For example, like to insert the smart art. Like this. Okay. Maybe then now you wanted to insert the formula. So first thing you select this, go to format. You can go to, sorry, you go to design and you convert to shapes. So it becomes a shape. Now there is another concept. So you see here, all the objects are selected. This is all as one picture or one shape. You go to format, go to the group, you click, and you can click this ungroup. When you click ungroup, all these become individual small picture. Right? So now you can just go click on this equal to, maybe I want to use this value to this picture. I can bring this value. Similarly here, maybe I want to have this value. Represent. So you go to the formula tag equal to, you select this, the value will be here. Then you can again, as usual, you can do the formatting. You can select this. You can do whatever the design you want. You can change the size you want. You can change. So you can do so. So this one is just to insert any formula. You can do this method. Okay. So this is just to insert the formulas. Okay. Next, we will go on to shapes. So now you learned the smart art. Smart art is easier because it has all the templates. You can also use shapes to create whatever we did now, right? Whatever we did now here, you can also use a shape to do, but it is taking a long time, right? You can actually basically just insert shapes. You can select a rectangle. Then maybe you can draw more rectangles. Then you can connect using the line. I think we learned this in the Word, right? So it's the same thing. So
Yeah, this need to take long time.
sorry, yes. This
Yeah.
will be taking a long time. and that is easy to do. So sometimes maybe something that is in your mind, but the template that is available in the Smartart is not easy to do, then you can use these shapes to create whatever the drawing that you want to make. Okay. So shapes, there are a lot of shapes available that you can insert. Right, you can use a rectangle, you can use a circle. Okay, you draw properly, it's a circle. You want to enlarge it, it becomes a ellipse. This is called ellipse. Okay, then shapes, you can change the style. You see here, once you select in the format, you can change the style. You can change to the different style. Then same, you can change the fill, the color. All these you have learned before. You can do everything in the same way. Anything you can change.
Sometimes this safety in inspection, then something is the highlight, the rectangle, the marking, which answer. If the inspection time, the highlight is on.
Sorry?
If in inspection time, safety in inspection time, something the highlight. So which one can, this one the rounding one, this one?
You want to
highlight
make a flowchart, is it?
Oh, I say if sometimes the safety in inspection or the safety the highlight this one can rectify this one. So this one this rectangle can circle this one.
Yeah, you can do. Okay, you want to just highlight, right?
Yes, sir.
In the photo.
Yes, sir. Yes, correct.
Okay, maybe like this you can do in that case. Then you go to the format, fill, you can no fill. The color, maybe you want to make it red. Then you can make like that. Same in the photo also, maybe you have a photo here. Then you can just put this on the top of the photo to show the wording. Maybe yes, in the picture you want to show something. You can also do this thing, no fill. You can change this to red. And also you can go here to make it thick. What is the thickness of the line you want? You can change the thickness, and maybe you can just highlight this. Maybe in the picture, maybe somebody is okay. There is a, okay, I'll try to insert something. Okay, I just have a picture here. So you want to highlight, okay, the light is switched on, not turned off. So you want to highlight something like that, you can bring it here. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But, okay, you see here, this is here, and you can go to bring it forward. Because this picture is, actually, this is also one of the things I wanted to teach. Bring forward and bring backward, but I use this example. This is one object, this is one object. So initially this picture was in the front and this was behind. So this is hiding the circle. That's why you cannot see the circle. I bring it to the front, you can see. So you can also, you see, change the shape, what you want, you can circle and show it. So you can also use this method. Okay?
Yes, sir.
This was your question, right?
Yes, sir. Right.
Okay, fine. Okay, so now you have the two shapes. Okay. Or maybe you have the three shapes here, for example. Now I'm doing like this. You see here, the blue rectangle is in the front. The green rectangle is behind. Correct. That's why you are able to see the blue color. Am I right? Now I want to bring the green to the front and blue to the right, behind. So what will happen? This rectangle of the green should be fully seen and the blue cannot be seen fully. Correct? Because this is in the front, this is behind. How to do that? You select the green, go to behind, but bring forward. You see now, this rectangle is front, this is behind. Can you able to see the difference? So this is to bring. So now you want to
Yes,
bring,
yes.
you want to bring behind, again go to format, send backward. So now this goes behind, this one comes in the front.
In front.
Okay. So now I have these three rectangle here. So first you select one, then you press the shift and click on the other one. Continue to press shift, click on the other one. Now all the three rectangles are selected. Now I can do some alignment. You see carefully. Go to align. You see align bottom. When I click this, all the three rectangle, the bottom will be in the same line. You see? The base align in the same line. So you can use this tool. Maybe you want to align in the middle. You see, the center line of all the three is the same. So it depends on what kind of alignment you want, you can do. Align top. You can do this. Okay. You see now, okay. Everything is like this. Now I select all the three. Now I go to format. I want this to be equally distributed. So I click here. You see the space adjusted. So you can also do this method and align to the bottom. So you see here, the space equally spaced. The bottom line is in the same line. So you can use this method to align your different shapes so that the drawing or anything that you create, you can make a good alignment. Okay. So you can like select this. You can also go to format. You can rotate. You can rotate whatever you want. Okay, so this is just also possible. Now, another one important thing, you select all the three, you go to the format and you can click the group. When you do so, you see all the three individual shape become as one shape. Now I select one, all the three is selected together. So this is useful when after you finish all the job, you do the grouping so that you accidentally shift anything, all the position will change, right? But now when you group, it's very safe. Whatever you do, everything go together. All the alignment that you do, position will not change. You see, all together. But now if I don't do this, okay, let me just undo the grouping. So I don't want now it to be grouped. I go click ungroup. Now everything is individual. I shift this, only this one can come. But grouping you do only after you finish all the work, you want it to save the format. Then you click this way. Wherever you shift, all the whole drawing or the pictures will come together. Okay, clear? Okay, now we will use the drawing to create a flowchart. Okay, simple flowchart. So it's the same method. Whatever we just learned, in the same manner, we can do so. Okay. So I can just go and you see here the different shapes, apply permit. So I have all these. So I can go to insert shapes. Okay. So I do a rectangle. Then I need a rhombus. You see here, there's a flow chart. So all these are used for the flow chart. The advantage of doing in Excel is actually the alignment will be easy because you can see the grid line. You see here, the center line will be displayed. So it's easy for you to position and align. It's much easier. But you can also do in Word also, not a problem. So I need a rectangle. You can also just copy and paste. Control C and Control V I just used. You can also right click, copy and paste also to make similar box. You see now I right click, copy, right click, paste. So I have. So you can do in whatever method you want, or you can just go and keep inserting the same way. Okay, so now before we enter, okay, we can go and enter the text. Apply work permit. Okay. Next is okay, rejection. So flowchart, you all understand, right? Why we use a flowchart. Flowchart is used to explain a process. That means first you need to do this. After this, you need to do the next step. After that, if this is correct, this will happen. If this is not correct, what will happen? So after that, what you need to do. So to explain something like that. So this is called a flow chart. To explain the flow of the process, you use a pictorial representation. That is called a flow chart. So now you write apply work permit. Then next you are writing this is just a simple example. So later you can try to make a good one. Okay, so now I typed everything. So I can change the font, everything if I wanted to. Okay, you select the text. You can make the shape to what shape you want, you can change. See, now you can also change do the formatting here, alignment. You learned all these things before. So you can apply whatever you learned in this drawing. This is 20. So this also you can keep 20. You can change the shape. You can change this too also. Okay. You see now, I want to draw the line, but see, this is all in different position. So what can we do now? If I draw the line is very ugly, right? So what we can do now? We can do the alignment.
Alignment.
You select the 3 and go to the format, align to the middle, because this one is all are different shape and size. So align to the middle, the center point all align equally. So now I can also select and I can give the format, align, distribute horizontally. So the shape, position all same. So now I can select this and this. I can give the align So minimum 3 needs to be there. So that's why it's not showing. To do this, actually, you need a minimum of 3. So here you can't do that. So same here, you select. Okay, so now you need to add the line. Shapes, go to the arrow mark. So select to the dot, go to this dot, and select. Right. You can make it darker. Go to format. You can see what color you want, what is the thickness you want. You can change. So similarly, you can go to create all the arrow mark. Okay. So you can just select this home format and you can click here. You don't need to keep repeating the same step. First one, you make a format, make clear what you want. Same thing, you can just select and you can apply the format painter to the rest of the lines. So this is an easy way to do it. You click on format and you select here. Okay. So same way, finally you insert shape. See, the arrow mark is inside, so you have to just position it to the you need to just see and position it straight. So if you use a mouse, it will be easy. Okay. So try to make it straight. Okay. Now you just format using the format painter. So now the chart is ready. You just need to insert the no and yes, right? So insert a text box. Set a text box here. You can write no. You can also select Control C, Control V, and put here it is yes. So this way you can make the chart. Okay, now I selected this. I want this to be also bigger size. can also format, shape field, shape outline, no outline. Then you can see this disappear, the border disappear. So go to format, shape outline, no outline. So it's up to you. Okay. So now you can, or like if you want to have to change to different color or something, you can change. Okay. Finally, before you finish, you just click shift and you select all the arrow mark, all the lines, everything together. Then go to format, group, and group. You see now the whole picture becomes a group. It becomes one shape. So, okay, you see here, this yes is not selected properly. So select yes also. Okay. So go to format, group, and group. So now the entire flowchart is one object. See here. I can shift it. I can cut it. I can cut this. I can come here and I can paste this. It also becomes one picture. So this is very important. So grouping you need to do after you finish everything. All the alignment, everything, formatting, everything is okay for you. Then you can do the grouping. Any doubts on this? This is the flowchart. Anybody have any doubts?
No, sir. Close that. No doubt.
Okay. Okay, I think this is the topics for today. Okay, let me just pause the sharing and stop the recording.
Sir,